Couldn't wait. I started thinking about all the wonderful times we've had together. And I realized you're the woman I love. Not Gwen.
Are you serious? You mean it?
With all my heart.
Ethan, I love you so much. How can Luis write such nice things about me when I overheard him say how he really feels about me? How he was just using me. I thought Luis was different from all the other men I've known. How could I have been so wrong about him?
Can't leave until I find out what happened. There's got to be a reason why Sheridan turned on me the way she did. I have to find out what happened.
I don't want to hurt you, but I love my wife, and I absolutely refuse to hurt her. What about Julian?
What about him? I hate my husband, and I never should have married him.
But you did. And if you can remember, he made some pretty serious threats when he thought that you and I were together at the ski lodge. I mean, Grace is here. What if she were to walk in? It would be disastrous if either of them found us here together.
Where Sam is. He must have gone into one of these offices to call the station.
Woman said she saw Ivy go into one of these offices, but which one? That's right, the end of the corridor.
What we need is just a little time alone together. Try to remember what we
Ivy,
we
no.
were so in love, Sam. And we can have that love again, and no one has to know.
There is nothing to know. There's nothing going on between us.
Not yet.
Oh, my God.
Stop! Make it stop! Please, make it stop!
Charity,
No,
take it
stop.
easy.
I see them! I can't see this anymore! Please, don't hurt her!
Charity,
Don't hurt her,
try
please!
to calm
Please.
down.
She's having those visions again. I'll find Dr.
I can't
Walker.
see this anymore! Please, make it stop!
Hey, I'm here.
I
try to calm down. Come on.
Can't. Please, stop!
Calm down. It's okay.
Please, make it stop!
How can you stand by and watch poor Charity suffer like this? And look what it's doing to Miguel.
This is for Miguel's own good. He deserves to be with the same woman, like me. Do you really want him to end up with a Looney Tune?
Charity is not crazy. You're making her think she's crazy by putting that bird statue in that bear.
Simone, why is Charity the only one going ballistic because of that statue? Please make it stop, please.
Poor Cherry. This is awful, Tabitha.
Don't say it's awful. As long as Charity is in this hospital, I have very little control over her. And her powers are growing stronger every day.
Is that why she's having these visions of Dr. Russell and Julian Crane?
Yes. She's being influenced by those photographs of Eve and Julian that are hidden in that bird statue. Oh, I must make sure that TC sees those photos of his wife.
Jimmy just wishes it would end. Jimmy's poor Charity is suffering so much.
May I remind you that your affection for Charity is not returned, nor will it ever be. If she gains her full powers before I get her over to the dark side, then it's curtains for both of us. Curtains.
Please make it stop. I can't watch this anymore, please. I can't watch this, please. Don't hurt her.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings
Teresa? Teresa, what are you doing?
Mama, I was just writing in my diary again.
Teresa, I hope you're not thinking of some new scheme to try to take Ethan away from Gwen.
No, Mama. I know my dream of marrying Ethan is dead. But it's hard for me. I never realized how much of my life was about Ethan until he was suddenly gone from it. I can't even practice writing my name into Stephen Crane anymore.
It's for the best, mi niña. You fantasized about something that could never be.
I know. I've lost my dream of a life with Ethan. And now I have to learn to live without him. Compassion. An open heart. That's how I thought Louise felt about me. I actually fell for Louise's Latin-Irish charm. Oh, damn you, Louise!
Oh. Guess that's plain enough. Just told me everything I need to know.
Listen to me. This is not what you think. Listen to me, I can explain.
I don't believe this. Oh, not you, Sam. Not you of all people.
Eve, please don't jump to conclusions, all right? This is not what you think.
Oh, my poor Grace.
Eve, please, let me explain. Please.
Sam, there's nothing that you can explain about what I've just seen here.
Charity, what is it? What do you see?
I see them. It's wrong. Don't hurt her, please. Don't hurt her.
Calm down.
Please don't. Don't.
Charity, calm down. Come on.
I can't believe you're letting your own cousin go through this.
It's for her own good. Come on, I have to show you something.
Kay's really done it this time. At any other time, I'd be applauding her dastardly deeds. But she's interfering with my plans.
No, don't. Please stop. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. Please.
No, I'm going.
Please. You shouldn't do this. Please, please don't do this. Please stop. No. Please stop. No, please stop.
What's Dr. Russell? I couldn't find your father either. I heard Charity screaming.
She just started seeing things again.
You shouldn't do this. Please, you don't have to. Please.
Charity, what are you thinking?
We need to do something to help her.
Please, make it stop.
No, Dr. Watts, I don't know where Eve is.
Please, everyone, leave the room. We need to restrain her.
You won't hurt her, will you?
No, of course not. It's just a precaution, so she won't hurt herself. Charity will be outside.
Shouldn't do this. Don't hurt her. Please, don't hurt her. Please. Please stop. Make it stop.
I got her arm. Charity. It's all right. No one's going to hurt you.
Please stop. Please stop. No, please.
I never thought you were the kind of man that would do that kind of thing, Sam. And with Julian Crane's wife.
Look, you don't know the whole story.
I don't want to know the whole story. I'm sure I don't want to know the whole story. The only question for me now is, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to betray my best friend and not tell her? Or am I supposed to tell her and then break her heart?
Eve, there is nothing to tell. Please, just listen to me.
I have patience to check.
Eve, I'm looking for my wife. You see that?
Why are you showing me this?
Well, just look inside. I want you to see where they put people like Charity. You see, it's not such a horrible place. I mean, it's clean and bright, and looks like there's plenty of people for Charity to talk to.
You really think they'll put Charity in a place like this?
If they want to help her, yeah. Oh, stand back.
She can't be far away.
We'll find her. You know the patient who escaped?
No, she was just admitted. They said she's an older woman, and she's pretty strange.
Compared to what? Never mind, let's go.
Those poor people. I hope Charity never winds up in there.
Everything's gonna work out just perfectly. How is she, doctor?
I just gave her a sedative. She should sleep for a while.
Poor Charity.
Why is this happening? I mean, I thought she was getting better.
Was.
Doctor, do you know what brought this on?
There could be any number of reasons. I'd like to talk to you and your husband about a course of action regarding treatment.
He'll be along soon, I'm sure. What kind of treatment are you talking about?
Well, at this point, I'd like to... oh, I'm sorry. I have to take another patient, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
What could have made Charity start seeing these visions again?
I don't know.
Well, whatever she's seen, it's pretty obvious that it's awful for her.
I know. She seems scared to death, and she keeps saying, don't hurt her.
So weird. Poor Charity.
Charity, my foot. If we don't get her out of here soon, it'll be poor Tabitha.
What's gonna happen to Charity if the statue keeps making her go crazy?
I'm afraid to say they may have to lock her up in here.
No, Tabitha. That's exactly what he wants to happen to her.
Oh, blast it. I don't believe this is happening. Everything I've done to try to seduce Charity over to the dark side has failed.
Dark side?
Yeah, she thinks she's living in Star Wars. Hey, look, she's talking to a doll.
I've lived in this town for over 300 years, and I've never seen people behave this way.
She's definitely the one we're looking for.
Okay, come along quiet.
What? What? Hey, get your hands off me.
Now, don't make a scene. We're just going to take you to your nice, padded room.
Padded room? What are you talking about? You made a terrible mistake. You've got the wrong person here. Timmy, help me.
Oh, don't worry. We'll bring your doll.
This is all wrong. I want to speak to the authorities.
Sheridan?
Ethan.
Hey, what is it?
Oh, Luis just stopped by again.
Well, can't that guy just leave you alone?
It wasn't personal. He just came by to have me sign a statement about the Martin Fitzgerald imposter case.
Good. So he won't come around here again.
You know, the odd thing is, the report didn't mention the fact that Luis had saved my life instead of the man that he thought was his own father.
So?
You'd think that he would make sure that that part was prominent in the report. I mean, he is trying to make detective. You'd think that he would be advertising his heroics.
Yeah, you'd think so.
That's why I'm so confused. I mean, by not putting that in the report, makes Luis to be the man that I thought he was. Someone who's sincere and honest. Not the man that I overheard saying that he was just using me. You know, I feel like I'm on that old game show. Will the real Luis Lopez Fitzgerald please stand up?
Luis? Did you settle things with Sheridan?
Yeah. Things are settled, all right.
I mean, did you find out why she changed her attitude toward you so suddenly?
No. Doesn't matter. We didn't have that much in common anyway. Except your wonderful hot chocolate.
Are you all right, Luis?
Oh, don't worry about me. Anyway, where are you going with that tray?
Well, I was going to take it to Teresa. She's upset, too.
I know. I've been so caught up with my own life with Sheridan that I've been neglecting my little sister. You know what? I should go and talk to her. Ask her about that boy that broke her heart.
Luis, no. She's fine. She just needs time to heal.
Yeah, well, maybe we can help heal each other.
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Ethan. But it could have been even worse. Luis could have found out who I was in love with. He would have been so furious if he had known I was working at the Crane Mansion and doing everything I could to make you fall in love with me.
Teresa!
Luis.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Well, you seen Ivy? Oh, Chief Bennett.
Julian. Eve, I need to talk to you.
I was just asking Eve if she'd seen my wife. Have you seen her, Chief?
I'm sorry. I'm looking for my own wife right now.
What's the matter with him?
I have patience.
Eve, you've been crying. What's wrong?
Nothing. And if something were wrong, it wouldn't have anything to do with you.
It used to have something to do with me. I used to be able to make all your troubles disappear. Still work my magic on you. You're as beautiful as ever, perhaps even more beautiful.
You stay away from me, Julian. I've made it very clear that I want nothing to do with you. And I especially do not want to discuss our past.
Speaking of our past, is that young girl still seeing visions of us?
Yes. And TC has come very close to finding out exactly what she's seeing in those visions.
TC, that can't happen. That would be disastrous.
Yes, it would be.
Do whatever you have to do, but make sure that TC doesn't find out what that girl is seeing.
Miguel, when's the last time you had something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you have to eat, Miguel. Come on, let's go get something while Charity's sleeping.
I'm sure she'll be out for a while.
Go on, Miguel. You need to keep your strength up so you can be there for Charity.
I guess you're right.
Well, I'll take a look at her.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Nurse, I'll sit with her for a while if you want to leave.
All right.
It's all right, Charity. You have to rest.
No, Julian. No, Dr. Russell.
What is it, Charity? What did you just say?
Kay, can you really live with yourself if you let them lock Charity in there?
I keep telling you, it's for Charity's sake as well as mine. Now, come on, I want to get back to Miguel. Who knows, Dr. Watts may have already signed the papers to commit Charity.
I can't believe you do that to your own cousin.
Will you two morons listen to me? You've got the wrong woman. I'm not a patient here. I didn't escape from anywhere. Oh, you're making a huge mistake.
We found the escaped patient.
You tell these two idiots that they've got the wrong person.
Just put her back in her room.
Let me go! I'm perfectly sane! I'm sane!
Yeah, right. That's why you think you're 300 years old and you talk to a doll about taking someone to the dark side.
Carry on, Lord Vader.
Wait! You can't leave me in here! Wait! Let me out! Let me out of here!
Luis,
You know, I can't believe that there is no ice cream in this room.
No ice cream?
Yeah, I thought girls always pigged out on ice cream when they were nursing a broken heart, you know?
Really? Well, I thought guys always cried in their beer over women, not hot chocolate.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll both just have to settle for Mama's famous hot chocolate. How about a toast to ice cream, beer, and hot chocolate, the soothers of broken hearts. By the way, I'm sorry.
For what?
Just for not being here for you lately.
That's okay, Luis.
So, tell me about this guy. You know, I don't even know his name.
It doesn't matter, Luis. You know, I don't want to think about him anymore.
Good idea.
Okay.
Same thing I'm trying to do.
What happened to you and Sheridan?
I don't know. You know, I've always believed that if something was meant to be, it would happen. You know, sometimes you meet people and you have this chemistry and you think, hey, maybe they're the one. And then something happens and you realize that it wasn't real, that it was just a dream, that it wasn't meant to be.
Well, I've got to start packing so that I can get back to Paris.
You know, I wish you wouldn't go. Is there anything I can say to talk you out of moving back?
No, Ethan. I can't stay and risk running into Luis. It would just be a constant reminder to how stupid and gullible I was yet again.
What if you sorted things out?
No, it wouldn't work, especially not after what I heard Luis say about using me.
Look, I don't mean you have to have a romance with the guy. But what if you talk to him? You know, tell him what you overheard, see what he says. I mean, at least then things would be out in the open.
I wonder what Luis would say if I confronted him.
There's only one way to find out. Talk to him, Sheridan. And maybe you can settle this. And you can stay in harmony.
Believe me, the last thing I want is for TC to find out that Charity's visions and what she's seeing have a basis in fact.
Good, because we both know what TC's temper is like.
He is a wonderful man, and I love him. And I'm starting to realize after what I've seen that he's probably the only truly good man in Harmony.
What have you just seen?
Nothing, but some people here are in for a truly horrible shock.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'll see you at the board meeting.
Ivy, I've been looking for you.
You have? Why?
Because of the board meeting, of course. But you look very strange. What's wrong with everyone this evening? First was Sam Bennett, and then it was Dr. Russell. You might as well tell me what's going on. You know I'll learn eventually. I always do.
Please don't. Please.
What are you saying, Charity?
TC, what's going on?
I'm trying to understand what she's saying. She's been sedated, but it sounds like she's having another one of those visions.
But you can't make out what she's saying.
No, not yet.
Well, TC, I think that you should wait outside, let Charity get some rest.
All right. Looks like you've seen a ghost.
It's worse than that, TC.
I've been looking for you.
Grace, listen, I need to talk to you.
All right, but I just want to find out about Charity first. Eve, how's she doing?
Oh, she's quiet now. She'll rest a while.
Why is she in restraints?
They had to strap her down and give her the sedative.
She had another vision, Dad. It was pretty wild.
Should have been there for her.
Don't you dare feel guilty. You have a police department to run. You're taking care of business. What's going on? How is she? Charity's doing okay just now. We're just waiting to hear from her.
Sorry I was taken away, but I'm glad you're all here. I've decided what needs to be done about Charity, and it isn't good news.
Oh, well, I get it. I know what's wrong with you.
You do?
Yes, you're still mad at me for hiring that imposter to break up Louise and Sheridan's little romance.
Well, it was a rotten trick, Julian.
It was necessary. End of story. I know you'll make me pay somehow. What's it going to be this time? Have you promised that Dr. Watts, who's always pestering me at the hospital board meetings, something, perhaps a new psychiatric wing?
Well, I guess you'll just have to wait till the board meeting, won't you?
Son, do it. I'll pay gladly. I'll pay any price to keep a lid on Father's plan to keep Sheridan and Louise apart.
You really think I should talk to Louise?
Yes, especially if it's the only way I can get you to stay here in Harmony. But you need to be here with your family.
You're the only family I care about, Ethan.
And I care about you, too. And there's no reason for you to feel that you need to run away.
I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Look, you didn't find love in Paris before. Why do you think you're going to find it now?
Look, I'm not going to Paris to find love. I'm going to get away from Harmony.
No, you aren't. You're going to stay here and find out exactly what happened. You're going to confront Louise, if only for your own peace of mind. Sheridan, please just talk to Louise and do whatever it takes to get past this thing between you two so you can stay here.
Are you sure there's no chance that you and Sheridan can get together?
No. No chance.
But I saw the way you looked at each other. The way you danced together. I was sure there was something going on.
Yeah. So did I. But I saw exactly the way Sheridan feels about me tonight. I went over to her cottage to ask why she'd suddenly turned against me, and I saw her inside. She was holding the plaque that I'd had made for her.
Well, that's a good sign.
She threw it against the wall.
That's not a good sign.
No.
I'm sorry, Louise.
Didn't work out. Hey, you know, but look, I've always said everything happens for a reason. And the same goes with what happened to you.
I'm not sure what reason that could be.
Well, maybe there's someone else out there who we're meant to be with. And now we'll be available when that right person comes along.
Do you really believe that?
I have to.
Hey, you out there! Open this door! I demand to be let out of here immediately! There's been a terrible mistake!
Timmy doesn't think this is so bad.
Not bad, we're locked up! Timmy, come over here and help me get someone's attention.
There's a nice view. The room is clean. And look, there's a TV. They've got cable. Timmy can watch wrestling.
Will you stop your blathering? If we don't get out of here, I can't make sure that TC sees those naughty photos of Eve. And I predicted a murder when I masqueraded as a gypsy at that carnival, and I want to make sure that prediction comes true.
Timmy wonders if the food is good here.
Hey, you out there! Listen to me! I'm telling you! You've got the wrong person in here! Hey, someone! Listen!
Dad, the food is great here. A lot better than Tabby's cooking.
Someone! Open this door and let me out! Let me out! I don't belong in here!
Magnifique!
Doctor, what have you decided?
She's going to be committed.
Dr. Russell and I haven't had time to conference, so I hope you'll agree with me, Eve. I think we need to commit Charity to the psych ward here at the hospital.
Do you really think it's necessary?
Isn't there some way we could treat her as an outpatient, or at least put her in a regular hospital room?
I'm afraid she could be a danger to herself, Chief.
I can't believe this. I mean, you actually think Charity should be committed?
Well, if you want her to get better.
Please, I'll talk to you for a second. This is so awful.
Poor Charity. Sam, that poor sweet girl.
Look, if there's anything else you want to talk about, anything, you know that I am here for you. I promise.
Thanks, Lisa.
Right? Throw some more of that hot chocolate.
Sure.
Right.
Why not? Thanks. I guess Louise is right. My love for Ethan wasn't meant to be. I can't even dream about him. Not ever again.
Sheridan, please talk to Luis. Maybe he can explain himself.
No. I know what I heard. And besides, Julian does not want me to demean myself by even talking to Luis. I mean, and he's right. What good would it do? We come from two different worlds. No, I just need to get away and start my life over.
In Paris.
Look, Ethan, I'll come back for your wedding with Gwen, and you two can come and visit me whenever you want. We'll have a wonderful time.
It won't be the same. You know, I feel bad about what happened. I want so much for you to be happy, like Gwen and
I want that too, Ethan. I just seem to have a knack for picking the wrong men. And I'm starting to think that I'll never find true love.
Timmy just realized there's no Fluffy here. And without that horrible cat around, Timmy's going to get lots of sleep. Timmy don't be no Fluffy. Timmy don't be no Fluffy. Timmy don't be no
Will somebody listen to me? You made a mistake. Just take my fingerprints. You've got the wrong woman here.
Pipe down in there, will you? Doctor will be around in a little while. He'll give you something. You'll sleep like a baby.
I don't want to sleep like a baby. I want out of here. Oh, Timmy, come here. Help me make a racket. If we make enough fuss, then they'll have to let us out.
Relax, Tabby. It isn't so bad here. The fruit cup was excellent. The beds are very soft. And best of all, Tabby, Timmy and Tabitha will always be together.
I know something you won't be able to have in here.
Whatever it is, Timmy doesn't care. Timmy has his princess.
Timmy won't be able to have any of his beloved Ma Timmys, will he? I thought you'd see it my way. Get us out of here! Someone! Let us out of here!
I just can't believe this is happening. I mean, what am I going to do without Charity?
It's so awful. We'll get through this together, Miguel.
Honey, are you keeping something from me?
What do you mean?
That look on your face. Is Charity's condition worse than what you were telling us?
Oh, it's not just Charity. I have a lot on my mind.
Not Julian. Not him. Not Julian. No, Julian, don't make Dr. Russell do that. Please don't. Eve, don't do that. Not with Julian Crane.